Welcome to this Tafseer journey of Surah Al-Fatiha, the opening chapter of the Qur'an. This surah is at the heart of every prayer, guiding us to connect with Allah through praise, mercy, and guidance. Here's a bit about the historical context. Surah Al-Fatiha holds a significant place in the Qur'an as the opening chapter and is considered one of the earliest revelations. It was revealed during the early period of the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, prophethood in Makkah. Scholars agree on its early origin, and it is reported to be the first complete surah revealed, following isolated verses from other surahs. This surah is central to the daily prayers, Salah, of Muslims, highlighting its importance in Islamic worship. Evidence of its early revelation is found in the mandatory recitation of Al-Fatiha in every prayer, including the prayers that were established during the Makkah period. Additionally, a verse in Surah Al-Hijr, 15-87, which refers to the 7 oft-repeated verses, is believed to allude to Al-Fatiha, supporting the notion of its early revelation in Makkah. The surah introduces core Islamic concepts, such as monotheism, the relationship with Allah, and the need for guidance. It is viewed as both a foundational prayer and an introductory message to the Qur'an, emphasizing the importance of relying on Allah for guidance in life. For early Muslims, it served not only as a spiritual guideline but also as a reminder of their dependence on Allah amidst their struggles in the challenging early days of Islam in Makkah. The main themes in this chapter explores praise and gratitude to Allah. The surah opens by glorifying Allah as the Lord of all worlds, the most merciful, and the master of the Day of Judgment. It teaches believers to recognize and express gratitude for Allah's guidance, mercy, and sovereignty. Monotheism and worship. Central to the surah is the declaration of exclusive worship to Allah and seeking help only from Him. This emphasizes the concept of tawheed, the oneness of God, acknowledging Allah's authority and power over all matters. Guidance and the straight path. Al-Fatiha teaches believers to continuously seek guidance to the straight path, requesting Allah to lead them in the way of those who have earned His favor, while avoiding the paths of those who have gone astray or incurred His wrath. A prayer of dependence. The surah embodies the believer's ultimate dependence on Allah. It establishes the appropriate attitude of humility and submission before God, emphasizing that true guidance and success are only attainable through His will. Foundation of the Qur'an. Al-Fatiha is seen as both an introduction to the Qur'an and a summary of its core message, encapsulating worship, supplication, and devotion. It acts as a dialogue between the servant and the Creator. Now the verses itself. In the first verse it says, "In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate." Every action begins with Allah's name, reminding us of His presence. Verse 2. All praise is for Allah, the Lord of the worlds. He is the sustainer of all creation, seen and unseen, guiding every heartbeat and every star in the sky. The next verse, again, Allah repeats His attributes of mercy. We are reminded that His love and compassion surround us at every step. In verse 4, Master of the Day of Judgment. Unlike human authority, Allah's justice is absolute. Every soul will receive exactly what it has earned. Then in verse 5, You alone we worship, and You alone we seek for help. This verse is the essence of sincerity, total devotion and complete reliance on Allah. Lastly, verses 6 and 7 guide us to the straight path, the way of those whom You have blessed, not the way of those who went astray. This is the dua at the heart of every prayer, clarity, direction, and walking in the footsteps of the righteous. To conclude, Surah Al-Fatiha is more than just words. It is a daily dialogue with Allah, a prayer for guidance, and a reminder of His endless mercy.